You know those old childhood cartoons you thought you were just watching just to pass time and you were laughing at as a kid? Yeah, it turns out they were trying to warn us about the ruthless and rude awakening we had as adults. And in particular, we've got Tom and Jerry, just a silly cat and mouse running around the house. I'm sure there aren't any lessons, right? Sorry to burst your bubble buckle, but you better tuck your seatbelt because the ride we're about to go on is not fun. Well, it might be fun. It depends on your type of fun. If you're an adrenaline junkie, it may not be fun, but if you are a realness junkie, then this will be the greatest ride ever. Me and my favorite pal of the day, Batman, are going to be taking you guys through the darkest, no pun intended, see how I did that because he's the Dark Knight, the darkest, right? The darkest Tom and Jerry episode ever, I think. And we're going to be analyzing the lessons Tom tried teaching us. Isn't that right, Batman?
I'm Batman.
I know, but like, answer the damn question, my nigga.
No.
Bro, just answer the question, bro. Stop being difficult, okay? Like, this is not what we discussed before the video. People are going to think I'm crazy for talking to an action figure. Just agree to what we agreed upon, okay?
I don't want to do that.
Just get out of my face, bro. Let's get into it. Everything starts off as normal. Tom is just there chilling with his best friend Jerry, and then he sees fine shit, and in his head he's thinking, "You bad as hell, I'll treat you well, I will." Or he's thinking, "Fine, she says she on that type of time." He's thinking all sorts of things. So he's like, "Man, I gotta go after her. I gotta go get her. Oh yeah." He's running towards the woman because he sees that she looks fine, and she there like, "Yeah, you know I'm bad. She like a baddie." So he's attracted to the baddie like there's some sort of magnetic pull between them, and he's not even thinking. He's not thinking straight, man. Yeah, he's thinking with his tail or something. But Jerry's trying to protect him. He's like, "Man, listen, bro. Come on, bro. Stop, man. Come on, man. Nah, don't go after that woman. She bad news." Tom would not be hearing the voice of reason. Oh, hell no. The woman is like, "Oh, look at you. Cute little donkey." She literally reshaped my boy's face into a donkey. This is crazy. God damn. She was like, "You work for me, boy. Yeah, I run this ish, not you." And he's there trying to do things to impress her, but she got her sights set on somebody else, and he was too blinded to see it. Who did she have her sights set on? A rich ass dude. A pimp named Black Cat. Now, this dude had it all. He was rich as hell, and he was also very confident. Now, she liked him because he had the money. She was into money. She was impressed by money. Tom was not having it. He's like, "Damn, I'm mad." He's like, "Man, get out of here, bruh." And then Tom was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go impress her." Jerry's like, "Bruh, listen, you can't impress this woman. She is not for you, bruh." Tom is like, "Listen, I love this competition. I love this game. I am the game. Yeah, I'm going after that woman no matter what. I'm finna impress her." Then he goes to a door. He's there with his one flower, but Butch was always a step ahead of him. Literally, Butch always outdid him. Butch had it all, but Tom said, "I am not giving up. Them curves are too curvy for me to give up that easily, my boy. Hell no. I'm gonna wow her with some perfume. Yeah, you cannot beat this." But Butch was like, "My nigga, I have got a whole truckload of perfume. Yeah, a whole truckload. There is no way you can compete with me. I'm the only competition." Then Tom was like, what can I do? What can I look for? What can I find? There's something surely that will differentiate me from Butch, right? All my savings, and I'm gonna buy her this ring. Yeah, all of my savings. And he got her a diamond ring. You could barely see the diamond, but still, it's a thought that counts, right? So the woman is like, "Yeah, just put this covering on your face just to show you something from my boy Butch. Yeah, it's blinding. I'm too icy. Yeah, this is too icy." Then Tom was like, "Bruh, I'm at my last resort, man. I am my last resort. I'm gonna go get a car." And he gets into debt, and this is one of the bigger lessons in the entire episode. Bro, they literally said like an arm and a leg, and you think this is like exaggeration, but literally that's what some of these companies be doing, only for him to get a little hoopty doopty that's barely driving. And he goes there, it's like, "Look, I got myself a car. Come on, girl, hop in, man." Yeah, nah. Butch pulls up in a big ass limo. I ain't never seen a limo this big. This is just overkill, my bro. God damn. And after this, there was no point of return. My boy Tom was sad. He was done, man. He was like, what else can I do besides drowning my sorrow? So my boy drowned himself in some milk. Yeah, he got himself some milk. And of course, this is a representation of something else. They couldn't really show what it fully was because it's a kid's show, but I'm sure you guys can put 2 and 2 together and understand what they were trying to prove with this lesson right here. Then he's literally floating down the river and just being like, yep, my life is done, man. I'm gonna see you later, my twin. And his biggest enemy typically was literally saving him. It was like, bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. There's more to live for, bro. It's not over, man. I'm sure you're going to find yourself some nice little cat. But no, the final straw, this dude had everything. He's got a yacht. He's been married to the girl. And Tom was like, man, I'm done. I am done. Okay, I'm just going to go on the train tracks and wait for whatever impending doom is coming. And Jerry was there like, damn, Tom. Well, I got a loving girl myself. So my girl's different, man. She different. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm going through what you're going through, but hey, maybe one day you find yourself somebody. What am I looking? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Tom, save me some room, my bro. We finna just suffer the same fate together. And that right there, guys, is the saddest Tom and Jerry episode ever. It's crazy. You are not gonna find many Tom and Jerry episodes darker than this one. This was so dark. I remember watching it as a kid because they used to randomly put random episodes on. I used to live in Zimbabwe on the TV, and when this one came on, I forgot how old I was, but I remember seeing it being like, damn, and I just felt sad. However, I didn't understand at the time. There is a lot of lessons layered in this. The first one might actually shock you. This was Tom's fault. Yes, this was Tom's fault. If you look at the first scene, or one of the first scenes in the episode, he became attracted to her because of how she looked. He did not get to know the woman. He didn't like her for deep reasons. He liked her because she looked good. That's the bottom line. And I've been in a place where sometimes I've liked a woman and overlooked a lot of red flags and character defects because she looks good, because she got the right curves in the right places, you know? And this is a massive lesson to all men out there. Don't always go for looks. Do not just go for looks, because there are many good looking devils out here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There are many people that are good looking who are just into money or extrinsic things, who are just bad news for you. They're not good for you. They're not spiritually good for you. They're not good for your mental state. All they want to do is just use you and abuse you. And this is also a lesson for women as well, because there are many women who I used to be, when I used to go in secondary school, even when I used to work in the warehouse, who they'd be risking their job. I remember there's this one woman that I worked with. She risked her job because she was obsessed with this guy who gave her emotional turmoil. Like, this guy would be very inconsistent, and she was, oh damn, he must be cheating on me, he's cheating on me. And there's so many times where she'd call in sick to work because she wants to find out what the dude is. She's like, oh, why is he treating me this way? Why is he doing this? And it's like, that dude was clearly bad news for you. He was clearly bad news for you, and you have to learn not to go for those types of people, right? This is a lesson for all people. And other lessons in this as well are one of my favorite ones, where he goes to the car lot and he gets that used car and he has to sign pretty much his life away. And he signs away his leg, his arm, he signs into this slavery clause and all these different things. And it just goes to show that in a kid's show, which came out in 1956, by the way, this was like a one-off episode. It wasn't even like part of a series. It came out in 1956. Since that time there, these types of things have been happening. Many people just think, oh, because of social media, these things are happening. It's kind of crazy. No, social media is just here to document things that have been happening since the dawn of time. These things have been happening since the dawn of time, where a person thinks they can buy love. You think you can buy affection. You cannot buy affection. You cannot buy somebody who is into money. This is the thing you need to understand. People who are into money, like for example, Butch, I guarantee you Butch was probably not somebody who treated her well. This is what you must understand. Many people that have money, or these pimps or these gold diggers, there's a reason why I made that joke about a pimp named Slickback. For you guys who have seen the Boondocks, a pimp named Slickback had money and he was abusive to all of his women. Of course, for, you know, obvious reasons or whatever, right? There's always a trade-off. When you go for things that are extrinsic and people that are like that, they are going to treat you terribly most of the time. That's just what I've seen in my own opinion. Let me know if you disagree or if you agree. I'm not saying that everybody that has money is just this way, but for the most part, from what I've seen, many people are going to be like, listen, I got the bread, so I can treat you this way, you know? Another thing as well is, from the end, this is a lesson many of you might have missed, but never think it can happen to you. One thing you must understand and accept about people is never put anything above anybody. Never say, oh, my girl would never, my boyfriend would never. They would. Jerry thought, oh, damn, it's so sad that Tom's going through this, but hey, at least I'm safe. And then just to realize, Yeah, his girl just got married to some other dude at the end of the episode, and he's like, damn, bro, move over. And it's crazy how this cycle keeps repeating itself, where a lot of people self-delete. Like, look at the end there, they're just sitting on the train tracks waiting for the train to come and do the unspeakable. Many people go through these things in real life in today's day and age, even back then as well. This is the craziest thing. People aren't seeking alignment, and I've fell for this as well. Like, I remember when my first ever girlfriend I go with cheated on me. I went for her because of how she looked, because back then I used to value looks as the number one thing, because I was so insecure on how I looked. I was like, damn, she fine. I went for the woman, she broke my heart. Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Shout out to Road Wave. But those are some of the lessons we can extrapolate from that episode. If there's any animated series you want me to review or you want me to talk on, let me know in the comments, because I guarantee you've probably seen it. If there's any cartoon, animation, anime, I've most definitely seen it. So if there is one you think that has some cool lessons, let me know and we'll review it. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, check out the other videos, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Love, man.